Hey everyone, it's Renee with True Path, and I'm here to do a reading and some channeling for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here with me in this space. Okay, let's tune in together. Deep breath. Whatever you need to know in this moment for your highest good only. Only divine love and light allowed in this space. Okay, what needs to come through for you? You're being too hard on yourself. Spirit's saying, Spirit's saying, we love you and there's no need to be so hard on yourself. Wow. Be gentle. Be gentle with yourself as a parent would be to their child. You might not have experienced gentleness maybe when you were a child from your parent, but if you were to be your own parent, be that parent now to yourself. Be so gentle and loving with yourself like you would with a little child. Because that's how Spirit treats you. Spirit sees you as just something so precious and so lovable and perfect and beautiful, no matter what, right? Even if we make mistakes, even if we take a turn on our path, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's dive into some cards here. I was drawn to spell casting today, so let's just get an overall energy. Hope you guys are doing really well. Okay. Whatever you need to hear. Overall energy. Truth. Wow. Beautiful. So, yeah, you do know the truth about yourself in terms of you are a lovable being. You are consciousness. You are spirit. So that is the truth. You are so loved. I want to get another one. Truth. Family. So, yeah, this can be about coming to some realizations about how you were treated as a child, I'm getting, and how you want to do things differently, whether it's with your own physical children or with yourself, as in reparenting yourself. It's like you have discovered the truth about who you actually are, not what, say, other family members have said you were, right? Their opinions of you. Yeah. If you feel like you were kind of boxed in, like I'm getting, they thought you were a certain way, like you're the troublemaker or you're the bad kid or whatever label they put on you, you know differently. You know that's not true. And now you can decide to see yourself differently and treat yourself differently now. Ooh, okay. All right, let's see what comes out in the tarot. Okay. Yeah, we're getting kind of deep today. That's good though. That's where the healing happens, right? When we are not afraid to face some truths, to face some things that are a little bit painful or a lot painful. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what comes out. Judgment. Are you judging yourself harshly? Did you feel judged when you were young and you're just kind of carrying that judgment through? So this is a crossroads for you now. You are allowed to, encouraged to adopt a different truth. You're rising above the programming that you experienced when you were young in your family. You are connected to your family, but you are a separate entity. You can fly. It's like a bird leaving the nest. You can fly now, and you can be your own separate person. Death and rebirth. Ooh, wow. 2 major arcana, Scorpio energy, total transformation. Yes, discovering this truth about how you've maybe been judging or labeling yourself just because those are the things that you were told. You're changing that now. You're breaking out of that. You're becoming the person that you truly are. Your authentic self is coming out here. Wow. And the world, whoa. New cycle. This is, this discovery is allowing you to break free. And you have 3 major arcana here in your first row. So this 3 major arcana in a row means this is a big deal. This is a huge transformation for you, a huge milestone for you. The world card can be like an achievement or a milestone, a victory. You are overcoming the patterns that your family imprinted on you, and you're becoming aware of the person that you truly are. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, for judgment. Clarifying. 2 of Swords. You might not have been able to see the truth before. With 2 of Swords, it's like a very closed off energy, not wanting to see. Sometimes we don't want to admit to ourselves that we've been buying in to the messages that we received when we were young. It's just natural that we do that. It's natural that kids take on the beliefs that our family has passed on to us. But now you have a choice with judgment. This is a crossroads, and you might be feeling a little bit of resistance to it because it can feel very safe to stay in the familiar, safe to stay in the role that you've been given in your family. Yeah. So it's time to make a decision. Do I want to stay in that old role, in that old pattern, or do I want to answer the call to be who I truly am, be my authentic self? There are costs associated with doing that, because when people have kind of pegged you in a certain light, when they have a certain perspective of you, it is difficult for them to change their perspective, and it can cause some backlash. So you intuitively probably know that if you were to actually truly be your authentic self, it would cause some disharmony. But it causes disharmony in the near future. It eventually dissipates, and you have freedom ultimately in yourself by doing that, by being your true self. So death and rebirth. Yeah, 9 of Swords. This isn't easy. This is a very difficult decision. You might have had some sleepless nights. I know people have been having trouble sleeping right now. It's hard to go through this transition of discovering truths about the way that we were, I guess, programmed is the best word, the way that we were taught that to have certain beliefs about ourselves. And we're shedding those now, and it's not easy. It brings up a lot of fear. Yeah. And with the World card, you get Four of Swords again. Yeah. So you might need to just take care of yourself, be alone for a little bit, recover. It's not easy to make these discoveries. So you can do it in phases, right? You don't have to do all this healing work all at once. But this is very healing for you to go through this process. Yeah, so take care of yourself, nurture yourself as you're going through this difficult time. Yeah, get some water. Okay, let's do animal spirit. Yeah, this is not an easy transition. There are major shifts going on, major realizations, major epiphanies. And a lot of it has to do with our core wounds, the things that we grew up believing about ourselves. And we're being shown now that those things actually weren't true. They were distortions. Yeah, it's hard to accept that sometimes. Whale. This is ancient wisdom, ancestral wisdom. So it is the truth. Whale brings the truth. And whale is also about family, right? About true family. Yeah, caring for each other. But whale is this ancient, deep knowledge, deep knowing that you possess. You possess this wisdom. And this is what you're discovering. Yes, you are discovering that you have access to this ancient wisdom. And nurturing, I'm getting too. Beaver. Okay. Creating a new foundation for yourself. This is about family too, actually. Yeah. I want to say like you're creating a new family for yourself. Whether it's just gathering people around you or, having children and being in a partnership or just creating your own version of family and working hard to make sure that it is a healing environment. It's different than the one that you grew up in. And you will stop at nothing to make sure that that happens. Yeah. Very maternal energy here with the whale, especially maternal energy. Yeah. You're building a safe environment for yourself and for your children or your family or your friends. Yeah. Wow. Doing things differently. You're doing things differently. Breaking the cycle. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let's do Wisdom of the Oracle here. This one. For a final message for you, whatever you need to know. Oh man. Okay. Whatever you need to know for final advice for you. You're creating a new truth, a new reality for your family. Orphaned. Oh gosh. Yeah. So this is, maybe coming to some realizations that that your experience has been painful of, not having people around you that treated you properly. You are creating a new family. Yeah. You're not alone, is what Spirit wants to say. You're not alone. Even though it can feel like that, it can feel like, especially when you're making changes, again, if you're deciding that you no longer want to ascribe to the role or the description that your family members have placed upon you, it can feel lonely because they're not going to be too happy with that. Yeah. So you can feel almost like you're losing family members, that you're losing the people that have been stable in your life, if, you know, not healthy people, but always there. And if you're making changes and growing and discovering truths, it can feel really lonely and feel like you have to sacrifice those relationships sometimes. But I'm really getting that you're building a new family and you're not alone. You're not alone. Okay, I'm going to read this for you. Number 5. 5 is about change. So, a sense of loss and identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Yeah, that's basically what this whole reading was. Okay, wow. So, yeah, trying to find a new family, trying to find people who are of like mind and like spirit, like this group, this collective. This is a family too. Yeah, but you're creating something beautiful. I know it's difficult, I know it's hard, but you are creating something beautiful. And there are like-minded people, there are people who have the same values as you around you, and you're creating that community for yourself. Wow. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you next time.